All right, so we'll do shout-outs.
How long it takes us first to
What's a shout-out? Give me an example of a shout-out.
I don't know, okay, so I'll start,
my homie Judah in the hospital.
So everyone knows,
Free my homie.
kind of like what's
My
going on.
man took a cat.
Kind of knows what's going on. Is like, okay, so my name's Nick, and
Hi, Nick.
no, so the shout-out would be like, all right, so today I was listening to an album or whatever, and I wanted to talk about it real quick. But I say for this one, since it's the first one, we'll just do an introduction, like I'm Nick and
I do art.
Yeah, whatever, something like that. So I'm Nick and I meteor. Spencer.
No, I thought of a worse joke.
What? I respect your career choice.
It's not about. Mine wasn't about art.
Okay, well, Spencer's next.
What? Oh,
we're actually going.
What? Am I doing a shout?
hey,
am I
guys,
doing a
we're
demo? Am I doing?
Hold on. Don't stop it. But just let's get a fresher start. You talk about your art.
No.
We did.
Okay, I guess we're in. Okay, so
And Spencer doesn't agree with it.
I didn't say that.
you didn't want him to talk about art.
Spencer, so Spencer, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a very successful businessman.
You gotta say your name.
Spencer,
That's my name.
Spencer, say your name.
Okay. It's Theodore.
The viewers want to know your name, Spencer.
What?
The viewers.
All two of them.
For anyone watching at home, you're listening to the sultry voice of Spencer. Last name withholding.
Guys and gals.
The shout out I'd like
pals.
to. The shout out I'd like to give. Can I give a shout out? Am I allowed to? Am I allowed to talk
a little
on the
something about
podcast?
yourself.
Sure, you can.
Shut up. I'm talking.
Something about myself that I can share. That I can share legally.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
You want the public to know that you're comfortable with that.
we can
Boy,
respect it if you want.
I didn't know. I just.
The public, we're already got a massive following.
I don't even know where I am. They put a bag on my head on the way over here, so I don't even know.
Max, why don't you give us a little shout out?
He's still wearing it. Well, my name is Max, and I am.
This beanie is great.
I was saying it was a bag because it was still on your head.
It kind of looks.
You said they put a bag over my head.
What's the blue guy's name from Phantom Menace? The flying blue guy.
Watto? Emperor
Watto's nose.
Hey, this is me. All right,
I said Emperor Palpatine.
back on track. My name is Max, and I like Lego. That's what this microphone's on. It's an Iron Man.
Jacob, why don't you tell us
This is
a
Mega
little about
Block.
yourself?
Sure.
He's not really in.
My name is Jacob, and I'm really into cars. I like cars. I like technology.
Okay. Right.
And I dabble in a few Nintendo video games.
He plays Smash Bros.
Wow.
Oh, and Animal Crossing. I'm sorry.
Just in case we didn't have to spell it out.
And
I to the N to the C to the E to the L.
All right.
I want to hear what you were saying.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right, Nick, kick us off.
Well, I think that was a
None of
very
that's making it
horrible
in,
intro.
right?
It wasn't good enough, Nick.
I-
None of that's
Nobody's
making it in.
saying this.
I figure over the years people get to know us a little bit better.
This is
Hopefully,
the episode people go back to and go, oh
hopefully,
gosh. Oh my gosh.
Put the first episode of The Office and go.
Why did they even make another one?
wow, no one told them to give up when they should have.
This is when you go back to watch New Hope and you hear, but I was going to Tashi Station to pick up some calorie converters.
This is the participation trophy generation.
Yeah, we were never told that we couldn't do anything, so we did everything.
You could be an astronaut, Jimmy. Really, or the president.
And guess what? None of us are the astronaut or the president.
We're sitting at a little table underneath my grandparents.
Achieving our dreams, clearly. Yeah. Pursuing our art.
Art
This
dreams.
is a serious art form, Spencer.
I'm sorry.
You see those, Spencer? 50 people like that picture up there on that wall.
50.
Do you do commissions?
Yes, that's his whole. That's the,
I might.
he might.
I haven't in a while. Just 'cause
Nick is on.
No one's offered me.
Nick
anything.
Brower's on Redbubble.
no,
if
I
anyone
offered,
wants to
though.
buy his merch.
Oh, that's right. So,
Yeah, you got it on you?
Quick little plug for Nick.
Look up. Is it Nick Brower Studios
I don't want to get my public name out yet.
on Redbubble, your store?
I don't know. I forgot what it was.
Okay, look up Nick
I literally
something on
had two
Redbubble.
Great. Now we're going to have to bleep it out. Now we're going to have to bleep out his name.
I don't care. So, anyways,
The only thing we're gonna have to bleep out.
We didn't catch my
yes, I did.
Oh well, please, for the love of the Lord, edit that out. I didn't mean any of that. I say we just do a fresh start.
No, let's just keep going. Make sure this isn't okay.
It's like we're like 5 minutes.
All right, well,
We're like 6.5 minutes in, guys.
you're gonna have to cut that out then.
I don't care. Okay, so ready?
Okay.
I don't even know if it actually would.
Oh,
You.
Great. There's the other thing we have to bleep out. Great.
The only thing we have to bleep out is
We're just gonna put a black thing over Jacob. Anytime he talks, it's a beeping noise.
man, I sure love these non-brand chocolate dishes.
Is there the sea salt caramel?
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. The blue
you
one.
can't
No, it's
give
not. It
out
says
Yeah.
milk chocolate.
names.
Wait, so that one is. Sorry.
This is lake salt caramel.
Lick.
Lake.
Oh,
I was trying not to say sea salt. Even though it has nothing to do with the brand. It's just the kind of salt it is. We can say that.
Imagine burning your shout out on like chocolate. I mean, come on.
Who burned their shout out on chocolate?
I think we all did.
how petty is that?
Okay, podcast is over.
My name is Max, and I like chocolate too.
Okay, so the subject that we were going to attempt to talk about is movies in 2020
Part 1.
and the state of movie theaters going forward.
Yeah.
So
They won't.
That's half of what we were going to talk about.
Although, with what HBO Max did, they might come back. They're going to possibly lower ticket prices because HBO Max screwed over so many people. They didn't tell actors and producers and directors that they were going to do that.
Wait, really?
Yeah, where it's going to be
wow.
on their streaming service and in theaters, but they didn't tell anyone it's going to go in both. So some people are going to be
I didn't
watching-
know it was going.
So
to
people were wait. So
Wow.
to my understanding, we just got HBO Max actually, and so
you hacks.
no. So
Did you
like
see
Warner
that
Brothers.
deal we were doing? That deal's insane.
Warner Brothers, right? I mean,
Yeah, Warner Brothers.
Warner
Oh, yeah,
Brothers
yeah,
is
yeah.
signed with them, and so any movie that they're going to release in 2021
Yeah.
is then going to be streamed on HBO Max.
Like the Batman, the new Robert Pattinson one. That's,
that's
gonna be
coming
on
out
there
in 22 now.
too. Yeah, which is sad. That's that's really
But
sad.
I mean, movies like Dune or
Yes, Dune's going to be the crazy one.
yeah, it's going to be
Dune's going to HBO Max.
And it's
Yeah,
going to be in
any
theaters, so it's
Warner
both.
my
Warner
gosh.
Brothers movie is
Yeah.
going to.
Wow, good thing I got
Pretty
it when I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get 5 people on there, it's $2.50 a month.
Really?
I might have to jump on
Yeah, it's because it's $15
You text
for an
it.
account, and then
forgot.
you get
Okay.
5 profiles.
Oh.
So that's an interesting deal.
You have 5 screens at a time.
Yeah.
Dude. I like
I
that.
don't know.
Well, the more you know.
Well, their deal that they were doing was pretty killer. It was like 20% off. It was like you pay like $70, and then you get 6 months for $70, which is 20% off.
We are not sponsored by HBO.
We are not.
Yeah, by the way, not sponsored in any way.
We're
Yeah.
only sponsored by Disney, so we're not. No Disney.
I'm just gonna.
Movie
He's looking
theaters,
at me weird.
AMC, Regal.
I think AMC is definitely.
I think AMC has
AMC's
kind of
dead.
been going
Actually,
going
let me-
downhill for a
let me
little
look that
while
up.
now.
The only one that I think might be sticking around is Regal, just because that's the only one I know. I've been to an AMC twice in my life, but every other movie
I've
I've
been to
gone to
one,
Regal.
and it was
Yeah.
out in the middle of nowhere in Central California, and it was terrible.
Yeah. No, same thing, because we went to
There
go.
were stains all on the
Yeah.
carpet. It was all carpet.
So
The cup holders aren't the size of the cup; they're small,
right.
What's up?
the one that we went to, there was a patch on the screen.
and seats
Oh
missing.
my god!
Like someone sewed
Wow.
a patch onto the screen.
Was
That's
it the same
horrible.
color?
No, you could tell.
sad.
You could tell it was a patch.
Great movie, but the theater was
What movie did you watch?
the third Planet of the Apes movie.
So,
watch that all again?
apart from me spelling
No, we watched
bankrupt,
it
BANCRUPT,
Yeah, you're not supposed to tell anyone.
it came out, AMC is close to declaring bankruptcy. It is seeking another lifeline, trying to sell up to 15 million additional Class A shares to stay afloat. But the odds that it will be able to avoid a Chapter 11 reconstructing are nil.
Because that's what people want to
wonder
buy
if-
stocks in a company that's going bankrupt.
Well, it's to get. You buy a stock, they get the money, and then they
Yeah.
recoup losses. So it's to help them stay afloat.
Yeah.
But
I think they're done.
15 million.
yeah,
that's
I don't even know if you should invest in them right now.
No.
That would probably be. A
I
bad
think
idea.
like what a lot of people are saying is it's going to be like little art house theaters showing like.
I hope
smaller-
so.
Okay.
smaller films or older films.
Yeah,
And then
Just locally owned theaters is a good
Stuff like
idea.
that.
Another one I heard of was like the Disney theaters. Someone was saying Disney's getting big enough to where they could do a theater just for their Marvel movies and things like that, where they're like, oh, we own that. We're gonna have Disney theaters in like L.A., New York, and it shows like
That's how you know when you
next
made it.
one.
In 1984, the book, movies are called Disney's,
I did not know that.
and every movie is produced by Disney.
Ooh.
Are you serious?
Yeah. In the book, 1984 movies, instead of calling them movies, they call them Disney's.
All right.
Interesting.
Wow, that's pretty scary.
That's interesting.
So as soon as he said Disney's opening up their own theaters, I was like, oh my gosh, that's really unsettling.
Well, they do own a lot of the Fox properties now.
What do they
I
own?
saw
40,
Princess Bride.
they own 40% of the media, I
Yeah.
believe. Oh my god.
Yeah, I saw Princess Bride on Disney Plus the other day. That was kind of disheartening.
I remember.
What's up? Wait, what?
Yeah.
I can't
Who
remember.
originally made it? Did Disney originally
Fox.
No, Fox made it. but
20th Century Fox.
Disney bought Fox.
No, it's called 20th
make
Century Studios.
Whiz.
Yeah.
Wait.
I want to see Disney remake The Room.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Yes.
No.
Chris Hemsworth as Tommy Wiseau.
You can't
no.
remake the movie.
No.
There'd be no point.
Well, it'd be like most of the Disney remakes. It would be terrible. Like we've got
All the Disney remakes have just been awful.
Which Disney remakes are we talking about? I'm talking about Mulan.
like Maleficent, Mulan, which was filmed in a very weird circumstances.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, those. Yeah.
They nominated the actress for that for like best. It was like best
Leading
Disney
role.
actress of the year, and it was
Yeah,
like
look
a
at the
separate
competition.
award. No,
I
it
know.
wasn't for like Oscars, but it was like a Disney award
Oh, like a
show.
Disney. I was like,
And
they have
she
a
was
Disney.
Well, that's why.
She was
Disney award
She
show.
was nominated, and I'm like,
Context.
she's in some hot water at the moment. I wouldn't. It doesn't sound like a good.
Oh,
idea.
you think Disney cares?
That's true.
Yeah.
What, like a
it's-
hot
well,
tub or something?
No.
No.
Yes, a hot tub.
Where the movie
She's-
was filmed, I think is
Oh,
where
I get it.
controversy
Like
is
a
coming
like.
from.
And she was a big supporter of that movement. Like she's came out in favor of it. But the thing is, we don't know if someone's forcing her to do that or not because circumstances.
Interesting.
And it all comes back to the lizard people. I've been trying to hammer these.
I'm the freaking lizard king.
Oh my god.
Everything.
Did you guys see that video where
Nestle
it's like I
owns
went back to my ex and he asked me Miss or Mrs. I told him I'm the freaking lizard king.
Oh my gosh.
So good.
Don't let your don't let your scale show, boys. Don't let your scale show.
Never get your wife a scale for Christmas.
Yeah, that's good
I think
advice.
that's
Wow,
good
this took a
advice.
really rough turn out of nowhere.
we were talking about
Hey Nick, how was your Christmas,
scales.
Nick? Did you receive good memories? Any
I got a scale for Christmas.
You gave your wife a scale and she slept on the couch for a week, didn't you?
Oh, this is what we need to invest in a
It was 4
soundboard.
days.
Anyway, back to the state of movies.
Yeah.
There is no scene. The scene's your couch.
I said the state of movies.
Place and scene.
It doesn't matter.
So it doesn't matter.
No, really quickly
all
though.
screwed.
No, really quickly though.
Yeah.
I think getting a scale for your wife isn't as bad in the year 2020 or 2021 as it was other years.
That's
because
not true.
let me finish my freaking sentence.
From experience.
Okay.
Sorry.
So
Did you get your girlfriend a scale?
no, I did not. I'm just saying anything that has to do health related, like people like working from home, people
get
not
it.
having jobs due to COVID-19 and stuff like that. Like
No, you can't.
being able to have a
Wait, which COVID? Which?
No, you can't say.
the
you
19
actually
the-
you can't say it. The virus. You can say the virus.
the virus has they're listening.
No.
The alleged virus.
Things get taken down if you mention the virus. The actual. If you say the actual. name.
Really? Because
Yeah.
why would it turn into like a?
When we edit
No, you
this,
get
no one's gonna know what we're talking
But if
about.
Jimmy Kimmel talks about it, I mean, he can still have ads on. His
Yes, but that's
Okay,
because
okay, right,
that's
right.
because he's always on the trending.
Right. No, but I'm just saying anything health related, whether it be like a fitness device, whether it be new phone, new computer, people are just having to work from home, be
Yeah.
home a lot more, do school from home.
Yeah.
So everyone's kind of like, oh yeah, this matters. Like that's why you can't find gym equipment anywhere
Yeah.
for a decent price. That's
be
why
true.
a Peloton bike now costs $1,900, and you have to finance them because no one can even afford to buy them outright hardly.
I think a scale is different. It's not exercise equipment. And
It's more
with
of a, like,
there's
I
like
know you're fat,
there's a
you know
really
it.
big
Let's
acceptance
just-
movement right now
brutal.
more than ever to like.
To be clear,
you
I
really
did not buy my wife a scale for Christmas.
me. You know,
was
I
just-
me
was-
either.
I was
You don't have to buy.
I also did not buy my wife a scale for Christmas.
You're single. You're alone. Wow.
You're gonna die
Sorry,
alone.
I'm just really angry at you right now. for derailing my comments earlier.
What was your comment?
And he's a businessman.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I wanted to talk about stocks.
Jewish, I'm
Oh, I'm
Jewish.
sorry. I don't remember that.
Let's not use slander here.
Yeah.
Jewish is not a slang.
Okay. Oh,
Okay, all
50%
right.
of this table is slander if we say that.
50% of this. Well,
I don't
You mean on this? Just kidding.
It's not racist if you're friends with the people you're making fun of.
and they're here.
God bless America.
Some of us. Every some of us.
So, anyways, let's see what other theaters.
Theaters.
What?
Well, I think places like Angelica are going to stay open because that one.
That is a different experience. That is not a
Exactly.
movie theater. That is like a sit-down dinner, and
That's like that's like eat a really nice steak dinner and there's a movie playing.
Well, the thing is with Angelica though, it's only like $2 more than like a Regal ticket.
I read about that.
And
Regal.
a $2 upgrade to the chairs and the dinner is a good
the
deal.
seating alone.
Yeah, exactly.
And the fact that
we almost never buy anything at the Angelica whenever we've gone.
No, but
We
when
bring
you
our own
sneak,
stuff.
Chick-fil-A in,
Yes.
you have a tray to put it on. Yeah,
yeah,
It's true.
That is very
We are
true.
not sponsored by Chick-fil-A either.
or Angelica Theater.
Yes, or Angelica. We just really like Angelica.
I mean, what other major chains are there? There's Regal. There's AMC. There's Angelica.
one other weird one.
Nothing really.
This
in our
article
area.
says Regal's
They
filing
did.
for
They
bankruptcy.
did. I
They
read
filed
that.
for bankruptcy
this
a few
is-
months
this is-
ago.
Wait, that's from wait, that's from September 11th, 2001.
What?
Well, guys, we figured it out. We know who's really behind it.
The second worst thing that
Who owns Regal? We know who did it.
2001.
Who owns Regal? We know who did it.
Theaters are going.
This is what you come to our podcast for.
Everything.
That's
September
absolutely
11th.
that's an amazing coincidence.
Everything just says.
I think that's a
It's
coincidence.
a terrible
Do
coincidence.
you think the guy writing the article, like at one point, was like getting like his phone was like off the hook, and he was like, "Not now, I'm busy."
I'm in the zone.
I'm writing right now. It's about Regal going bankrupt.
he like
I
whips
am
out his
flying
he like
right now.
he like whips off his Walkman. He's like, "What is this commotion outside the window?"
He's just like, I can't talk. I'm flying right now.
Oh my god!
I'm flying through this work.
Jeez.
Man, I'm just flying through this.
Whatever, man.
I am absolutely killing this.
I thought you were saying he was on a plane, and I was gonna say, can you guys keep it down?
No, that's
I'm gonna steer away from
This is derailed from that.
Steer.
Oh my gosh.
Like, yeah.
Oh boy.
That's what they wish they
That's
could
what
have
they
done.
Oh no.
That's everything they wanted
You
to
beat me by a second.
Is this gonna be the one we
So-
delete when we have like 1,000 episodes? And it's like we gotta
maybe,
delete
yeah.
one of them.
But anyways, this is everything just says AMC when I do what theaters
Yeah.
are going bankrupt. It's just AMC to raise.
Bankrupt.
Their
What theaters are going bankrupt? Of course.
it auto-corrected to bankrupt. You. It says AMC
You're an art, aren't you?
plans to raise. Yeah, not spelling.
That's good.
Thank God for that.
AMC theaters plan to raise $47 million to avoid bankruptcy.
Yikes. Well, because AMC was big in the 90s, but it's not really a big thing now. Because that's what my mom would talk about. That was the fancy theater they'd go to.
Right. It was once, up there. When
Yeah.
it was kind of considered like Angelica. But I don't know how long.
You know what it stands for?
American movie company? I
A
don't know.
moronic company.
Wait, really?
What's moronic mean?
Like moron?
Does it really stand?
doesn't.
Does it actually?
No, it doesn't.
You're
No,
meant.
it doesn't.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
It's saying, like,
what?
there's no way.
I
Interesting.
think AMC should. Well, that'd be kind of dumb, but I was gonna say they should start like a streaming service.
No, we don't need.
They
No,
do.
no, we don't need more
No,
streaming
they do.
services.
Cinemark. They're the company that owns like AMC and stuff like that. They
How
have
much
a
are they?
streaming service.
$15 a
idea.
month.
Gracious.
I don't know. Probably.
They get like
On-
the local like film student movies.
Okay, real quick. On an average, how much do you guys think you pay a month on subscription things that are not doing
Oh.
your house bills?
I pay almost.
no, I'm just curious.
I pay almost nothing because I'm using other people's streaming services at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a leech.
Yes. God bless America.
I think I
Parasite.
do $40.
Which isn't bad because you're getting a
I mean,
lot
if
of
you add
content.
up all your streaming services, music.
And if you have Amazon Prime, that comes with the Prime subscription already. So does that count?
No. I'm just doing Netflix, Spotify, and Disney.
Spotify's not. Oh wait, Spotify is streaming. I guess I was thinking
premium.
movies.
Yeah.
Let me think. $250 for Spotify. Wait, how much is Disney Plus?
I think it's $8.
7?
Oh, seven. Yeah, 7 or
something
something like that.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm doing $350 for that, and then I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know. I have a bunch of streaming
How many
services.
screens can you have going on Disney?
Oh, I
I
never
think as
saw
many
a
as you
name.
can, because I use my phone for
What?
it all the time, and then people are watching like stuff on the TV. Like they'll watch like Mandalorian out in the living room, and I'll be watching something else
That's
on my phone.
interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah. Okay, did you guys see the Mandalorian gallery episode, like the behind the scenes thing?
No.
They only made one episode. For last season, they did like 8, and I was really bummed. There's only going to be one for the entire season 2. I was really sad
Oh, what?
about that. Yeah.
No. That sucks.
Oh, I've only watched up to episode 3.
In season 2?
I haven't even finished season 2.
It's very good. It ends better than it started.
Cool.
Yeah.
I liked the first episode of season 2. I liked just the kind of like that classy, like,
Dude,
I'm a boss.
Timothy
and-
Oliphant.
Yeah.
so good.
It
The
was-
third,
it
the
was
third, the third one is the best. The third episode is the best.
Third.
neat. No, second episode.
The hijack.
Second
one.
episode.
That's what the 2 Mandalorian, the 3 Mandalorian people show up. Bo-Katan.
Yeah.
Bo-Katan, all
I
that
thought the
jazz.
Bill Burr one was the best.
That's really good. He's not there yet.
Are you debating or are you disagreeing?
I don't think Bill Burr should be in Star Wars.
Oh, I think that's what makes it even better is that he hates Star Wars and now he's in it.
No.
Well, because this isn't really
Just,
Star Wars.
just know
It's its
he
whole
made this
thing.
conscious choice because they probably paid him tons of money.
Yeah, if Disney paid me a bunch of
No.
money, I would.
Which bums me out.
Yeah.
Go on.
I'd be in a Cinderella remake if they offered me as much money as they offered Bill Burr to be in that.
Yeah.
Is he in the remake for Cinderella?
No.
This is very godmother.
I mean, that is kind of an incredible power
Fairy
move.
Godmother.
That's kind of an incredible power move on Disney's part that they're like, we're gonna take the biggest popular figure that is super anti Star Wars, and we're
it's
gonna
not the
put him in a
biggest one.
show or one of the biggest, and then we're gonna put who's the biggest?
Norm Macdonald. I'm kidding. I have no idea.
Oh,
But no,
yeah.
I would assume it would
They
be
just
Bill
hand him a
Burr,
check,
honestly.
and it's just said it's made out to our slave. Now.
the thing is though, he
We're like, the
didn't
thing
give
is,
it like
you're
a.
gonna cash it.
I bet he sold. They did like a soul contract, but he's
No.
like,
But
they,
the
don't,
thing
they
is-
don't know I'm redheaded.
He did some of the best acting I've seen in Star Wars in a long time, though, from Bill Burr, and it was good. It was good. It was a good episode.
Yeah, he just kind of played
He
himself.
had more of an arc than people are saying this. What's it? He had more of an arc in like his 3 minutes of that one scene of them in like the cafeteria than all of the sequel trilogy. Than Finn for all of his movies.
Well, the bar's already pretty low there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
Good lord,
We
those,
need
got
something for
robbed.
Finn to do.
Scream Ray, quick.
Gamble. Go to a gamble planet.
man, the stuff they did with Finn made no sense. You know, he was supposed to die.
Yeah.
In The Force Awakens.
He had. But the thing is, even if they didn't kill him, he had
I
great
think it would be better if
potential
they
for the
did
rest of the
kill him in that
movies.
one. Honestly.
Oh, actually,
Rose should've done.
Poe was supposed to die.
Oh,
In
nice.
Force Awakens, he was supposed to be a one-off character, and then the whole thing would be Finn basically just like pretending.
I
to be
liked him. I liked
Poe.
him, and then especially in Force Awakens,
Yeah.
and then from there I liked him less, but not compared
Just
to
like the other movies, you
Rose
started liking him
or,
less.
or Finn. Yeah, right.
Yeah. But back to 2020. Well, so what movies did you guys see from 2020? Anyone actually watch any movies this year?
Tenet.
Yes, watch
We
Tenet.
saw that. Yeah.
I don't think I watched a single movie that came out.
I'm trying to
this year.
think of movies. that
I
came
was
out
just
this
catching
year.
up on stuff.
I watched Soul,
Soul, yes, I'm here.
Tenet.
Was Soul good?
It was pretty good. It was alright.
I watched Mank.
Oh, I didn't watch that. Was it good?
It's,
Oh,
it's a
I
David-
saw
it's
that.
a David Fincher one.
That's a
right.
2020
Is that
movie, yeah.
That's about don't tell me. It's about not Orson Welles. What am I saying? It's
Yeah.
Wait.
You're on the subject.
yeah. It's about Citizen Kane.
Yeah, the guy who worked with Orson.
Yeah. That's right. That's
Oh,
right.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Technically a masterpiece. Story wise. Okay.
Why?
To say the least.
There just wasn't much to it.
It's just who's even in that?
It was more about the
It's
tech
Gary Oldman.
Oh wow.
He was pretty good.
in Citizen Kane.
And then I think that's all I know. But
I still haven't watched it. Is it a watch? Is it one good enough to watch?
yeah, I think it's worth it.
Okay.
I think it's worth it.
So much Netflix stuff where I've already saved it in my queue. Even old movies, I still haven't been able to watch them yet.
Yeah. But to Spencer's point, it's like I don't I didn't really watch many movies that came out this year's because I was home for a good chunk of the year.
Yeah.
And like Spencer said, we're just catching up on stuff. Like,
Yes.
you have Netflix, you have YouTube, you have whatever. And that I was more into like binging than I was into what's the newest, greatest movie that's coming out. Because a new movie, I want to go to the theaters to watch it. Theaters weren't open, so it was... Yeah, that's the only reason why I saw Tenet.
YouTube was popping off this year. Oh my gosh, it was good.
Yeah.
At least for my YouTubers, I had a lot of good stuff to watch.
Yeah. YouTube.
You know who I just found that I actually kind of enjoy?
I don't know.
I found Mr.
Yes.
Beast.
No, you found Mr. Beast?
I did.
What kind of
He's this indie
I never-
YouTuber.
Don't
Have you
That
guys
was a
heard of
big
him?
statement. Like, I was just on YouTube.
No,
and
like
just found
I
him."
get,
No,
I
he's
get,
everywhere.
I get he's a big deal, but I had never watched any of his videos until like 2 weeks ago.
And he's all right.
And I started watching
he's
it,
fine.
and I was like, oh.
He does a lot of good work.
I was watching this. Well, yeah, I watched the one where he did like the burger
That was
shop,
crazy.
and he's
That's
like
crazy.
paying people like $1,000 or $10,000.
Oh, yeah.
He
It's
bought a lady
miles.
a car. Her car broke down in the line, and they gave her a new car.
Yeah.
So I mean,
3.5 mile long line.
he said it was 20 plus miles. I think it was. Like they,
Jeez.
they-
No burger's that good.
they were screwing
The
traffic
Mr.
up.
Beast burger.
They were
is
screwing
that
traffic up so bad that they ended up having to close early.
Wow.
It was
I mean, that
it was
makes
nuts.
sense.
Can you imagine being in line
guys.
for like 4 hours and then they close? That would be so sad.
Imagine being the next guy up, like, oh, here it is, man. Here.
That's the Russell Crowe movie that came out this year. That's what happened.
That's the movie I did.
Unhinged.
That's how they came up with the idea. They're like, okay, picture this, everybody. I just watched this. My son just told me about this video we just watched. What if? Yeah.
Oh my god.
What if he didn't get his burger?
Do you know what
Oh
I did
my
start watching a
gosh.
lot of with HBO Max? Was a lot of again not sponsored. A lot of. Have you ever heard of a show called Metalocalypse
I've heard of it.
or a show called Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
I have
Those
definitely
both
not
sound
heard
really
of that.
bad.
Is
They're
this
like
anime?
two. No, well they're animated. Yeah.
This sounds like anime.
No, they're Adult Swim shows from the early 2000s, but they're like
a weeb.
no, they're like two of the most famous Adult Swim shows ever because Aqua Teen Hunger Force
Yeah, not Rick and Morty or anything.
was two guys. Well, now it is.
Yeah,
but
now,
even-
I'm
yeah, but even that's based on Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Anyway,
This is such a long name.
well, so the joke of the show is that basically, like, the two guys that made it were trying to make kind of a cartoon that was sort of about nothing. But what they ended up inadvertently doing was, like, they had to create a plot. So they just told the people in the show, like, oh, yeah, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, they're, like, 3 detective superheroes that saved the day. So they made one 10-minute episode where they do that, and then the rest of the show is, like, it's like a shake. He's like a cup and like a packet of fries and like a meatball. And they're like roommates, but they're all just like super like angry at each other, and it's just them being roommates and just like getting into fights with their neighbor. No, it's so funny.
What
It's like
style of animation is it?
it's actually they did it in like a weird like a really weird like old I would if I had my phone I would
Like a
look up,
comic book, like art style old comic
no,
books?
no, it's like everything is like hand drawn, but it
Yeah,
looks
for
good.
sure.
But basically, like their neighbor in the show, Carl, became so famous that he became the official Adult Swim mascot, and he was doing promos for like Deadpool, Deadpool 2.
Oh, dang,
He,
jeez.
Ant-Man. He started doing promos for a Marvel movie because like the character got so famous, and the show went on for like 13 seasons or something.
Dang.
Anyway, so I was watching that, and then Metalocalypse, which is like a parody of like metal, and it's basically like a world where like this metal band Death Clock is like the most famous band in the world, which is already just such a
my
stupid concept.
gosh.
But they're the 9th strongest economy in the world. So there's like an Illuminati of people that are trying to figure out how, like, they're like, we can't control people anymore because everyone's so desensitized.
Dude.
So we have to find a way to control the band to get them to like do stuff. But like, the band are like these like 5 like super sheltered idiots who like don't know how the world works, but they fly around like a massive castle, and like when they do things in the concerts where like they shoot everyone out in a pod to go land in a concert with a big X, and they land in the middle of the audience, and the flaps come down and just like kill everybody, and everyone still like loves them, and it's just like they basically have like this massive like rabid following, but the idea is like they're basically them just like trying to like make new music, but they're all like depressed, and It's one of the most famous shows of all time. But anyway,
Again, not sponsored.
no. But anyway, so the band Death Clock,
like a disease.
it became so.
The title of the show sounds like a disease.
Metalocalypse.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be. It's a metal apocalypse.
It sounds like a Metal Gear Solid spin-off game.
a weapon to Snog. Is that you? a weapon to surpass.
It's like that Ratatouille, not Ratatouille movies. You guys see that?
Oh yeah, what is that called?
Ratatouille in real life.
Did you see the thing where didn't they have didn't Red Letter Media have like Patton Oswalt come on because he did the voice of Ratatouille and they had him like review
Oh,
it
I didn't
with them?
see that. I saw
What's
the
it?
one.
Okay, I gotta look it up.
That's terrible.
How do you spell
Red-
Ratatouille?
Oh,
here you
I
go.
have no clue.
Just start typing rat, it'll come up for sure.
Anyways, real quick. So the big deal with the show is that the band in the show Death Clock became extremely popular in real life. So they finally released the music on CD or whatever.
Okay.
And it ended up on the Billboard 100.
Dang.
And it became one of the biggest best-selling metal albums of the year. So they made 2 more in like the next 5 years, and each one hit number 1.
Dang.
Like they literally became like I have one of the original CDs.
Oh, that's insane.
And like but on Spotify they have like 500,000 monthly listeners right now,
moly.
and all of their top played songs have like 30 million listens.
That's
like
insane.
it's really it's
That's
like
insane.
anyway.
So that
Ratatouille.
So the original movie Ratatouille,
Yeah, good
the
movie.
knockoff Ratatouing.
It's Ratatoing.
Knockoff
It's called
made by
Ratatoing.
who?
It doesn't say.
Oh,
Is it
it's
an
a company that
American-made
did
film?
It's a company that remakes a bunch of movies.
Yeah, they
do it all the
did. They
time.
did Chop Kick Panda.
Yeah, Dropkick Panda.
Dude,
They did
look at
Shrek.
this.
What was it called? It was like Ogre something. I don't remember.
Oh, I feel like I've seen that somewhere.
It's a meme.
It's a lot of
It's
memes,
a
yeah.
memes where it was like
Precisely.
Ratatouille?
Ratatoing. With a G. Toing. Ratatoing. Oh.
Is it the movie? Is it the noise his
the
tail
movie
makes?
is a critique on capitalism.
what?
If you look, shut up. Shea Farillas Productions made it, or is it just Shea Farillas? It's something like that. He made a video about it, and he goes, "Now I'm going to talk about how it's a terrible movie, but also how it's a critique on like it was capitalism or it was socialism." I can't remember which one, but he did a whole breakdown for it. The thing is,
Z-Rat.
there is
Played by
language in
Martin
it,
Finger.
but being like it's insane what they actually do. He actually breaks it all down. He's like, and this is a critique on these social like things that happen in history, and it's like, oh my gosh.
So it was written by Marcos Hirsch.
Okay.
Stars Martin Finger, Douglas Guedes, and Anthony Logan Cole.
Actually, Nick, you shouldn't say their names. They probably don't want to be known for me. This.
it has 1.5 stars on IMDb. It's
That's a little high, don't you think?
I was just saying they got a whole star.
44 minutes long, and here is the summary.
Look up the trivia.
Marcel Toing, owner of the best restaurant in Rio de Janeiro. That sounds.
It's in South
Is this an
America.
American? Oh, it's a South American film.
No.
Oh, who made the film?
It's an American. It's American or Chinese.
He must go on missions to steal ingredients from human restaurants to keep his meals the best.
That's the capitalism aspect.
To keep his meals the best.
It's so I remember what it was now. The thing is, this
course.
one family of rats, they were the best restaurant in town, and everyone goes there,
What's
including
up?
humans. But the
Are
thing
there
is,
humans in the movie?
yes, there are human animations. But the thing is,
yeah, best of the
it's
worst.
humans and rats that go to eat at this restaurant. But the thing is, he's going out of business because he can't afford supplies. But this new restaurant that is rich is able to provide like customers with stuff. So people think they're the best now, but they just have the supplies. And the little rat company is going in to steal from them because capitalism is just shutting down their business. It's insane. The guy did the Schaefer did a whole breakdown.
One
It
question:
was hilarious.
the rat size ratio to human size ratio.
Oh, they have rat tables and then they have human tables.
Are they like are the rats as big as humans though?
No.
Oh, okay, good. I just want to make sure.
But they're making food. So yeah, it's insane.
So this
I just
is
want to make the film. I just want to make sure that the movie had like the anatomy correct, and that
That's the most important part of it.
Imagine a blue rat waiter coming up to you trying to serve
so
you
the
food.
trivia. There's four
Chuck E. Cheese.
pieces of trivia. One of Video Brinquedo's most infamous films, released to capitalize on Ratatouille, was featured on Best the Worst Plinketto number 8 on Red Letter Media's YouTube channel, guest starring Ratatouille star Patton Oswalt.
I was right, yeah.
And gained popularity after YouTuber Danny Gonzalez reviewed this film on his channel.
Oh, that's right. I think I saw a bit of that actually. Danny Gonzalez watching that.
Oh, this is the lowest common denominator of children's entertainment. It's just that bad. The story is written as a story that was inspired by Ratatouille, as opposed to just ripping off it, in which it did. The characters are bland, the story is bland, the animation is horrible, and the voice cast is just unbearable. The villain rat group are epic fail.
Our epic fail.
Yeah, this
The
review is
voice of
from
the mouse when he
2007.
says precisely sounds like it was copied and pasted in. 1 out of 10. This is the worst kids feature. It was made by a group of Brazilian filmmakers who try to cash on the success of other animated features that grace the box office. This guy went like all out.
Wow.
Okay, so the other
What
thing
kind
with
of life
that
do you
is
have if you're
they have
writing
a
a review?
they have a 2-minute long sequence of that team of rats suiting up in like a superhero montage. That happens twice in the movie, and it's a full 2 minutes long.
And it's the exact same each time.
It's the
Like
exact
copy and
same.
pasted?
Copy and pasted it. It's insane.
How much did they make box office?
No, it went straight to DVD. I think.
Warning, spoilers.
Spoilers.
This is like a 5-pair. I'm not reading this.
You guys ever heard of the movie Food Fight?
I have.
Animated movie?
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
gross. This is
So the
Who's the guy that, is it Charlie or Martin Sheen?
Seth Rogen.
no, you're thinking
No,
of it from
no.
Oh, I'm thinking of
That's
different one.
Sausage Party.
Yes, sorry, I'm thinking of that. Terrible.
Sorry that
So-
your
so
mind went there,
The
Max.
title of one of the reviews is "Studies have proved eating at Ratatoing causes cancer."
And then it says warning, and then it says warning spoilers.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's the tuna mascot.
Yeah, is it Martin
Yeah.
Sheen or is it Charlie Sheen that's in it?
It's probably Charlie Sheen.
It's the
but I don't
really
know.
screwed up one.
So one of the catches is F this movie. Flat out the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. What the hell to start with? Animation. The worst animation ever produced by life forms. There's no
gosh.
sense of weight to it. Oh, this is cool.
That's great. That's great.
IMDb.
Are we gonna have to watch this?
Someone gave it 2 stars. 2 people gave it 2 stars. One person gave it 10 stars and calls it a masterpiece. I like the part where Thanos snaps his fingers and Ratatoing gets game ended.
Oh.
Changed my life. I entered
Sounds like a
into this
render.
movie a child, unsuspecting, naive. This movie changed me. The delicate and thoughtful dialogue made me both laugh and cry. There is nothing that can ever come close to the level of detail and nuance that this film so beautifully portrays. The animation outdoes any animation studio you could name. Pixar and Disney bow at its rat-themed feet. I have never in my life seen a film that is so inspiring and motivational, and I implore all of you to watch this masterpiece.
50 out of 66 people found this review helpful.
What kind of life do you have where you just find yourself sitting down and writing that
Typing it,
review?
It's either a really good life or a
gracious.
really bad life.
Yeah, goodness
There's
gracious.
no in between with that one.
Goodness gracious.
Where do you go once you've reached the top?
My girlfriend's favorite movie is Ratatouille. The Ratatouille costs $4 to rent on Amazon Prime. So instead,
Oh my god.
For free on YouTube?
Is it free on YouTube?
Oh,
If
probably.
it is,
I don't.
we're gonna have to watch
I
it.
can't imagine the people that made it would.
I'm
care.
sorry. I haven't seen this film, but
Me
there's a
neither.
film I have seen that I think already beats it. Killer Bean, 4K edition.
That Killer Bean, unironically, is actually pretty good.
Oh, Killer Bean. I was
Come on, man.
What?
Come
The guy,
on,
the
Killer
guy that
Bean.
made it was like the choreography guy, like director for The Matrix or
Dude.
whatever.
Yeah.
Was it
It's
really?
Yeah, he made
Oh,
Killer
we're
Bean
gonna
with
have
his
to watch
life
this.
savings.
Yeah, we're going to watch it at some point.
Oh my!
let's watch it tonight. This is awesome. It's only 44 minutes. It's not even a full movie.
Let's watch it after.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Oh my gosh.
So expect that next episode.
Yeah, we'll be talking about that.
A live reaction.
Okay, we each have to write a review of Ratatoing. And we pick a random one out of a hat, and we have to all go off of that.
What?
It doesn't
Why
have-
would we all write a review for what only one of them is going to get read?
Ratatouing puts a boing in my step.
No!
Ratatoing puts a boing in my toing. No, it needs work.
Thank God for rhymes.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm
So
looking
who's
forward
been
to
playing?
it.
Who's been playing Cyberpunk?
No one.
Dude, the guitar animation. I've been playing. Dude, did you see the child animations are just normal people, but they shrunk them down?
Yeah, it's
so it's like
really
this fully
creepy.
grown man's face on a child. It's so creepy.
Have you seen the video of the guy that runs up with the katana and he beheads the guy, and the guy falls over and he gets up with that head blood spraying out of his neck. He starts like walking around. He's like, "What do you want?" And he's like, walking. It's the,
Can they keep
I'm just
that
gonna
in the
say.
game?
I'm just gonna say. I have a buddy who has a $5,000+ PC setup.
Oh, yeah, works
he
great on
runs the
PC.
game full graphics. It's a beautiful game. It's a beautiful game.
And I understand that.
But yeah, and that's cool. But
it doesn't fix
you shouldn't.
bugs.
What is that?
It doesn't fix any of the bugs though.
That's true.
You don't get no. You're
Like-
just
like
because
the
your
guy getting
computer
his
is
head cut
better
off.
doesn't make the actual game's code
Even for
not great.
console,
It
versus
changes the
PC.
look of the game is improved and it
Sure,
will look
definitely.
better. But
That's-
like
I
it
played
doesn't
it
fix
on his
bugs
PC and it
because
is-
the software of the game it doesn't change how good your computer is.
Yeah, it's
still
literally
the same.
performance.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all- it's only
all right,
performance.
that's
Yeah.
fair. That's
but
fair.
it's still. I mean, at least you'll be able to see Keanu Reeves' face. You don't see glasses, beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The character creator is like the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. It was
But you
just a
can't change it.
marketing
Yeah.
No, you can.
You can change your
You can
appearance.
change your character as much as
No,
you
of
want.
course, yeah. That's the point of the game. But I mean, like,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was the implication. It was the implication.
He's talking about nose hair length.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's the state of movies in 2020.
But the movies that I did see from 2020 were good. Tenet and Soul. I mean,
You saw
I'd say
Wonder Woman, though.
Tenet was much better than Soul, but Soul was pretty good. It's alright.
But you saw Wonder Woman.
I did not see Wonder Woman.
I thought you said you saw it.
Oh, I thought you did.
Well, of the one.
Just
first
for the
Wonder
record,
Woman,
Max has been lying to me. Max has been lying to his coworkers.
I lied
about
right
that.
to his face. I looked him in the eyes and said, "Yes, I watched the best movie of all time, Wonder Woman, 1984." If
give
you
it a 10.
haven't
I
seen
give it a
it,
10.
If you haven't seen it, please go watch it. Oh my gosh, Mwah, Chef's kiss. It's beautiful.
No, no, don't.
what was the first one called?
Wonder Woman.
It just says that
Wonder Woman 1.
he
No,
just
it's
says
just
that
And then
because
the
Gal's
second
got
one
it,
was
isn't
Wonder
it?
Woman 2.
Gal Gadot.
Oh, he knows her name.
Yeah, Gal.
Okay, but the big draw, Chris Pine was back, and Pedro Pascal is in it. So
Pedro Pascal looks like the Pampers baby in it.
in that one, yes, he
Yeah.
is.
He
Like,
what?
He looks
Okay.
like the Pampers baby.
Oh, what is it? He kicked.
He
Have you
acts
guys
like a
seen-
Pampers baby.
in the movie, he kicks the Pampers baby.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
That's
my
how you know
gosh.
he's the villain.
I do love the meme that
just
came out
drop
of it.
kicks
Life is
out of a
good,
window.
but it can be better. It's so good.
Oh, okay.
Gee whiz. I think Chris Pine's a little bit overrated from what I've seen.
He's not the best of the Chris's, but I like him. He's a good
Yeah,
actor.
all right.
He's good in Star Trek, and those movies aren't fantastic, but they're all right.
Yeah, he
I liked
made
him in
them.
Hell or High Water.
I haven't seen that.
Oh
but I want to. That's Jeff Bridges too, right? Or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's really
That is
overweight.
a fantastic movie. That is a fantastic.
Was he really overweight in that movie, Jeff Bridges, or did
No,
they
he's
make
just
him?
old.
Did they
He's
make
just
him
old.
look overweight?
He looked like
No,
that.
they did
in,
something to
he
his
looked like that
cheeks.
in True
His
Grit
cheeks.
too. It's just that's how. It's just how
He's
it
old
is.
now.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Poor guy's got
jeez.
lymphomia.
Oh shoot. Oh, okay.
We
love you,
directed
dude.
Hell or High Water.
Danny Boyle, I think.
Really?
I don't know. I gotta check that. I have to
I
fact
haven't even
check
seen
that.
it yet.
But it was written by the guy who did Sicario.
Wait, really? Oh wow.
And Wind River.
That
Oh,
actually
Wind
makes
River.
sense, though.
Yeah.
Wind River is a great
Yes,
movie. if
Wind
you haven't
River's
seen
good.
it.
I have not seen it.
Jeremy Renner, it's really good.
It's
Okay.
good. Depressing. But
And
Yeah.
Jeremy Renner and Elizabeth Olsen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. All
your
right.
sister.
Yeah, my sister.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't understand.
I don't get it, guys.
But no,
I laugh just to belong.
but it's a gnarly movie though if you watch it. It's pretty.
Don't expect you're watching like a.
It's not a Marvel movie.
It's not Casablanca.
I'd argue it is.
Did you think Casablanca was good?
I haven't
I
watched
never
it.
saw it.
It is. It's amazing. It's as good as people say it is. It's not
I
overrated.
watched it when I was like 9, so I can't really give much of an opinion on it.
Well, that's the same thing with me with Singing in the Rain. I saw it when I was like a little kid, so I don't remember it. I gotta watch it again.
The movie was made in a time period where they literally didn't know if they were going to be making movies next year or for like the rest of time. Like they literally thought that the Germans were like. There's a part in the movie where like they're singing the song about like freedom or whatever, and all the extras in the back are like actual refugees that couldn't leave the country, and that like most of them are crying. It's like, oh my gosh, that movie gives you such a stomach ache.
Singing in the Rain?
Casablanca.
Oh.
Jeez.
I thought it was gonna be like one of the songs
That's
people
the
are just
saddest
weeping as
musical
they
I've ever
dance.
heard.
You know when he's doing the big song, he swings around the pole, and he gives his umbrella to those people. Yeah, they're crying, dude. That's not rain.
Oh
dude.
my
They're just
God.
That's why
sobbing.
they had to change the whole song to "Singing in the Rain" because of their crying.
Yeah. It was actually singing in the suburbs, but that wasn't as.
This is catchy. That's why "Over the Hedge" had that song at the end of the credits. "They're rocking the suburbs." They took inspiration from.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they actually just ripped it off.
You want to
That's
talk
what
about
they
a
did.
quality film?
Over the
Casablanca, get out of the way. Over the hedge, take us.
Bruce Willis, Gary Shandling, dude. It's a good
Wasn't
movie.
William Shatner.
William Shatner voiced
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell. Oh my gosh.
Did Brad Pitt?
Was it Wanda Sykes?
No, he's in
I think it was
Megamind.
Wanda Sykes was in it too.
Really?
Yeah, he's the main.
Who voiced the raccoon?
Bruce Willis.
Bruce
yeah.
Willis, not Brad Pitt. Bruce
Okay,
Willis.
yeah. I finally watched Die Hard, and oh my gosh, that's a good movie.
Yeah. What about Dies Harder?
No, I don't think I'm gonna go and watch the other ones. There's like
Die
5
even
of them.
harder.
Is that an actual? No, it's not an actual.
Die
Okay,
hardest.
you wanna know what the funny part is? We own all the Die Hard sequels. We don't own Die Hard.
You don't watch
Really?
the only
Yeah.
one
No, you
that's
got the Blu-ray
worth
with all of them.
watching.
That's not what we watched it on. We had to rent it.
Really?
It was a bummer.
Oh my
Why do you
God.
guys own? Does your dad like it or something?
I don't know. I mean, it might be he gets gifted them. I'll have to ask him.
Oh,
Gift.
that's a really mean
Because he
gift.
used to work. You used to
Give everyone just give
not
them like
right.
all of the Die Hard movies except the first one.
He's still what?
He used to work for Bruce Willis. Yeah, he was like a well, I was gonna show for what's the thing we're called for. I can't think of anything else. He didn't work with Bruce Willis.
Okay.
I was about to help you too. That's what I was like, on-set assistant.
I don't understand.
I wish I worked for Bruce Willis. Easy money, man. He makes so many movies. It's just like, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah. That's a problem.
And he's
been
good.
in too many films.
He's good in like 4 of them.
yeah, right. He's been in too
Tears
many.
of the Sun, Die Hard, Unbreakable,
Pulp Fiction.
Glass, and Pulp Fiction.
He wasn't in Pulp Fiction.
I think he's good in Glass.
I was like, am I screwing up here? I'm pretty dang sure he's
That
in
was
Pulp
Jim
Fiction.
Carrey. What are you talking? Zed's dead.
No. Get
Zed's
this.
dead.
It's Pulp Fiction, right? Tarantino, he's filming it, he's directing it. It's great.
I'm
And he's
there.
like, you know
I'm
what?
there.
Jim Carrey really needs to be in this film. I think he'd really
think
make
that's what
it
we need.
pop.
Okay, hold on. Have we all seen Pulp Fiction?
No.
Yes.
Okay, let's recast Pulp Fiction with different actors.
Instead of Sam Jackson, it's Jim Carrey.
I was going to say Forrest Whitaker, but that's pretty good.
Who's the Travolta Jackson duo? Who's like the two guys?
Owen Wilson and Jack Black.
That would just be like a
No. I got
that'd be a Walmart bin movie.
What?
No.
It would either be
Maya
Walmart bin or
Rudolph
it would be the best.
And Melissa McCarthy.
Our 2 favorite actresses.
yeah, Melissa McCarthy. Yeah, throw in the mix.
Melissa McCarthy should play the role of the mob boss's wife or whatever. Wait, is it a black wig?
Are we gonna have to do a gender swapped Pulp Fiction? So it's like Margot Robbie and I don't know who's another good person.
Leslie Jones or whatever her name
Yeah,
is.
what's her?
Leslie
Yeah.
Nielsen.
No.
Okay, get this.
Oh no, who's the lady in the new Bond movie? She looks good.
Okay, get this. Ellen Page, Kevin Hart.
Elliot.
Elliot Page, and Kevin Hart.
Yes.
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 Yes, I think Kevin Hart's got to be in there, man. I think
You know what?
No,
He should.
Chris
he should-
Tucker.
Oh my god.
You know what? I still wouldn't watch that movie.
No.
No.
Why? Why?
He's Kevin Hart, man.
Can't do it.
But no, it's I still haven't seen it, so I don't know how to cast properly.
Where can you watch that even?
You can buy it on
Probably
Amazon.
you probably just have to rent it or buy it somewhere.
Something like that, yeah.
They only put the weird Tarantino movies on Netflix. There's only like The Hateful Eight.
Did I tell you guys what my White Elephant gift was this year?
Did I see it?
No, not the one at Davis's.
Yeah.
For our family White Elephant, I bought 4 copies of Skyscraper with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And I just put them all in the bat.
The best part is who got it. Oh my
Christian
God.
got it. Oh, my littlest brother gets it, and everyone, because he's like, oh, excuse me, wow. Here comes the cream back. Get this.
All night.
No, he's like, should I open this bag or this box? And everyone's like, open the bag. I'm like, no, Chris, open the box. And my dad's like, open the bag, open the bag. I'm like, shut up. Like, shut up.
You don't want him to get this.
Like, the only person here that wouldn't think it was funny, he opened, he's like, oh, and everyone's like, wow, who would put something like that in?
It's just like, gosh dang it.
My grandpa ended up with it, and he was just like looking at me like, he's like, why?
Okay.
He's like, why did you put this in? Is this funny to you?
Has anyone here actually seen Skyscraper?
No. Why? Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Wow. So that's the shape of movies in 2020.
Yeah.
Is that the third time we've tried to shift subjects?
We're getting close to watching Skyscraper, folks.
Come back next week, and we'll probably still haven't ended this conversation.
Yeah.
I want to watch Ratatoing.
Well, no, next week we're talking about Ratatoing.
Yeah, let's watch Ratatoing.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it?
That's it.
Is that it?
I'm done.
That's all the show.
You guys.
Over and out, Skipper.
If you want to reach the show, we don't have an email yet, so we'll set that up at some point.
10 for me out, boys.
Roger and over.
If you want-
and
under.
If you want
Over and
to reach
under.
us at a phone number, it's 442-921-849-631. 8512-439-8767. Thank you.
and
The
we will
end is our zip code.
call and we will answer.